have gathered here at Ufungamano House for the last 2 days to deliberate on matters of national importance and to discuss on the recently launched Building Bridges Initiative report. A representative of the Mount Kenya communities and the diaspora in Kenya, we commend His Excellency the President Uhuru Kenyatta and the former Prime Minister Honorable Raila Odinga for their bold action in coming together and doing the handshake. This was eventually followed with the establishment of BBI task force, which undertook a commendable job of collecting views from Kenyans, now documented in the BBI report. This initiative has calmed the nation and put it on a course towards resolving its perennial election-related conflicts. We wish to press the following message to our communities and all Kenyans in general. Appointment of Chief Executive Officer. The Executive Council of Game Cultural Association, GCA, has decided to strategically revamp and strengthen the operations of the association and its institutions. In this endeavor, the Council has appointed Reverend Canon Peter Karanja as the Chief Executive Officer of GCA with effect from November 2019. BBI report. GCA Executive Council appreciates the work done by BBI Task Force in gathering, collecting and publishing the recommendations of Kenyans, focusing on various counties' social, political and economic challenges. We have this forum taken this time to review the document and noted the principal proposals made. We affirm in particular the proposals for inclusivity and the dignifying of the opposition by reinstating office of the leader of official position, who should be actively involved in political discourse and in parliament. Sorry to wait. We also appreciate and affirm the proposal of ensuring that electoral and economic injustice is done by protecting the one man, one vote approach, which should subsequently be used in allocating resources on the basis of population demographics rather than merely on size of land. We have observed that some of the proposals in BBI report will require intensive discussions and fine-tuning by all Kenyans so that changes that are effected are genuine, authentic, and capable of addressing our fundamental challenges, but not cosmetically discussed and merely passed. In this respect, we have committed to keenly read and understand the BBI report, facilitate its roll out in all our branches and counties, and urge all our people to actively participate in the fora created for civic education on the same. We shall, as the Executive Council of GCA, together with all our compatriots, in the counties and those in diaspora make presentations to the organs provided for feedback. These will be robustly reasoned and reflected upon so that we contribute to decisively heal our nation and make it prosperous. I ask my co-chairperson to read the other part.
We are concerned that politicians from the larger political formations have ignored the context of the BBI report and in a clever and diversionary manner profiled the methods of its approval in a matter as a matter to fight over. As Kenyans, we can see through the veneer and refuse to be manipulated into chasing mirages when serious matters are on table. We urge them all to address the contents of the report first, ensure that their constituents and electorates understand the issues and address themselves to the options available. The method of validating the report will be determined at the appropriate time. Kenyans are determined to facilitate the changes that are crucial through the methods provided in the Constitution by either direct or delegated enactment routes. They do not need to be subjected to the methodology contents which add no value to the process. About the rising political temperatures and toxicity. We express our concern that even though the next elections are more than 2 years away, elected leaders and politicians from across the divides have kept the country in an election mood, thus undermining economic engagements and sound socio-political discourse. We appeal to our politicians to observe good political etiquette and desist from toxic messaging and insults. In particular, we renounce the increasing pattern where all political energies appear to be directed to the Mount Kenya region, where some politicians appear or are constantly insulting the president with impunity. Kenyans are watching this political drama, and they should be conscious that the day of reckoning is coming. We urge that elected leaders show honor and mutual respect for one another and to the office of the president in particular and his deputy, and by extension all leaders whom God has given responsibility to lead in various positions. And then on economic distress. The country is wallowing in serious economic stagnation, creating heightened pressure which is being felt by ordinary Kenyans across the land. Let us stop the blame game and agree that all leaders take responsibility and play their roles. We note that most of the services which generally would help to address and reverse this situation are devolved and therefore should be handled by county governments. We urge that elected leaders offer leadership in the counties and their respective constituencies in addressing the people's pressing challenges by promoting profitable farming, marketing of produce, and various other economic activities that will put money in people's pocket. A bit about corruption. Kenyans have over the years been grieved by the increasing and enduring magnitude of sleaze, pilferage, theft, and wastage of public resources by those entrusted with them, both at national and county government. We see this as the main reason why Kenyans increasingly continue to receive poor services, compounding their sufferings while the executives and those in positions of influence continue to amass ill-gotten wealth. In this regard, we commend the Director of Criminal Investigations and the Director of Public Prosecutions for their resolute confrontation and prosecution of suspects of corruption. Whereas what has been done may appear too little, too late, we urge that the purge is intensified and that the courts speed up trials even to conclusive element for economic crimes and corruption in order to spur the fight. We also urge that the corruption cases are conducted in a manner to remove suspicions of selected targets. There are many people that the public suspect are culprits, and yet they walk freely, appearing to be protected from their mischief, and that often by the same corrupt practices. They should all be investigated and charged. And then the ravages of current floods in our country. We thank God for giving us the rains, which has fallen in almost every part of this country. But we are saddened by the deaths and loss of property occasioned by the heavy rains that continue to pound different parts of Kenya. We pass our condolences to the families who have lost their loved ones in the floods. Equally, we send our condolences to the families who lost their loved ones in the recent building that collapsed here in Nairobi in Tasia. We wish quick recovery to those that were injured. We urge the relevant oversight and other national and county government institutions charged with the responsibility to handle disasters to be vigilant and apply due diligence in order to preempt such occurrences by exercising their mandates effectively. And finally, the Gama Executive Council wishes all Kenyans a blessed Jamhuri Day, a Merry Christmas, and a prosperous year 2020. Again, we urge security agencies to be vigilant and be watchful in securing Kenyans and their properties during this festive season. Finally, we encourage motorists and other road users to exercise great caution on the roads to avoid accidents and loss of life, which has been characteristic of previous festive seasons. May God bless you all. May God bless Kenya.
We are studying and listening to what's going on. Whether they are Tanga or not, they are our children. We are elders and they are ours. We shall talk with our children, our sons and daughters, and to see how we can correct ourselves and see where we are wrong. We are not judging anybody at the moment, neither saying anything. No, we are free to talk. I want to remind you, politics is politics. Politics cook this way today. The other night you see us roasting instead of cooking. So you don't know where they are, so we cannot talk about politicians or politicians.
The agenda that is there, once you read and you bring up every single concern that may not have found its way through the BBI initiative, then be able to bring it up. We are not a cut clear kind of a dictatorial impression. We are saying, everybody, whatever your contribution is, bring it up. We will take it up. It will find its way in BBI. We are concerned as the Gema Cultural Association, the Executive Council, ne toe na ne toiguete maundu mara marathi o makiuga go gatagati-ini gaitu na mamwe makonania kwaga gitio kuri atongoria itu na mamwe no atongoria itu marakiuga tukoiga atiriri kau ti kamutugo kega no tutingĩkendaga thioni tukuhoya andu aitu metikire hingo ciothe gwikaga maundu kuringana na uria kwagiriire. Wa keri ni twamwira as the Executive Council of Gema Cultural Association, ni undu wa gukuria na gwikira hinya wabici itu nitwa appoint Canon Peter Karanja as the Chief Executive Officer of GCA kuma mweri-ini wa November. BBI report tondu mumionete na namutakionete, you can download it, you can also get hard copies, they are now being available. Itukuringereria andu aitu mathome report iyo o uria kwagiriire na kumeigua na kumimenya na kumika na kuria mungiona maundu magiriire kuongererwo. There are venues cia kurecommend uhoro ucio nigetha tuhote kuhoya na kuutwara na mbere. Na ningi twiga nitukeneire maundu maria mothe mekitwo na particularly from the BBI ni hari uhoro of great concern ni undu wa uria andu maratwirire. BBI report initiative witwirite one man one vote tondu uhoro ucio ni ukuonania to kurehe muiganano wa maundu mothe ni undu ni mwe mbeca citu igayagwo kuringana na andu uria matari no ti kuringana na uraihu kana unene wa bururi. Na tondu tukionete BBI report na maundu maria marathi makiaragio ni andu na challenges iria ikuo andu ni matige gwitua tari okuigua ne tugiona ikundi iria ikuhota na tugwika uguo ithue thiini wa kiama gitu kia GCA ni tukugeria kumba ikundi iria discuss maundu maya mothe na nigetha tuhote kuona ati ni twakinyiria o mundu wothe report ino no ria roigana twaigua mugambo o ta uria kugitwo ni andu aria angera moritio tuongerere mugambo witu no ti gukira na particularly inyue members of press ona inyue mututeithie. You belong to this country na bururi one witu ithue na inyue kaundu kara mungiona mungienda kongererwo tigai gukoigira na kuu kana gugathukiriria ni karehwo ni tukugeria gugekira on board thiini wa report itu na twigane ni undu wa maundu maria tuthiete tukionaga na uria andu mararia na mbara iria irathii ikirehagwo na ni hari mundu oria hahoro wa tangatanga kiereweke ona BBI report yoima eguthie parliament eguthie referendum kana ki bacio ni maundu maria mangiariririo na megucaria njira yamo mathie kuringana na uria kwagiriire na tutiagiriirwo gukorwo tukirwira uhoro ucio wa kurigiriria twaiga ni hari mundu uraririe uhoro aroiga uhoro wa political hygiene no cio ri ni muhutitie inyue andu ethi o ta ithue andu akuru tondu maundu maria mothe twikaga magirire gukorwo mena gitio na kuonanagia ati hingo ciothe ri onoko tutiraiguithania nawe ni turakararania ri no tukararanie na tuiguithanie maundu maria tugwika tutari na haro ningi tuteguteanira itio kuringana na uria kwagiriire na ciugo imwe iroigwo na inyuĩ mũkahanyũka na gũciandĩka na gũtũtũmĩra thĩinĩ wa social media mamwe ti maũndũ magĩrĩire gũkorwo makiuma kũrĩ we wa kũrigĩrĩria twaiga tondũ bũrũri witũ wĩna thĩna nĩ ũndũ economically tũtikaire wega nĩ tũkũbatara maũndũ mamwe marĩa mekwarĩrĩrio nĩ andũ mena meciria magima na mahoreru matarĩ na ũru wĩho ũthondeketwo nĩ andũ angĩ nĩgetha tũhote kũrehe andũ aitũ arĩa elected arĩa mathurĩtwo na arĩa matathurĩtwo nĩgetha tũhote gũcaria ũrĩa tũngĩrehere andũ aitũ o mũndũ mwega na gwĩkĩra mbeca thĩinĩ wa mĩhuko ya andũ aitũ tũtige kũrekereria andũ aitũ mahinyĩrĩrĩke nĩ thĩna na maũndũ mamwe matarĩ na gĩtũmi nĩmo tũra highlight na kwaragia ũhoro wamo. Thank you. tomo wishi ihinda rĩega rĩa thigũkũ na jamhuri njega na mwĩre andũ aitũ Ngai aromarathima.